AI and the future of architecture. Architecture is one of those professions that is constantly evolving, and if you are this industry, you need to make a concerted effort to update your skills or else you'll be left in the dark. I can tell you personally that when I started architecture school in 2000, I was a traditionalist doing all of my work with hand drawings and building chipboard or foam core models. When I graduated, I had completely embraced technology using CAD, SketchUp, Rhino, and Photoshop. I must add that I enrolled in architecture school at a unique point in time in that I did my undergrad prior to enrolling in architecture school. If I had enrolled in architecture school after high school in 1996, I would have graduated as a traditionalist as the technology really started emerging after 2002. I learned SketchUp in 2002 when it first came out, and it was truly revolutionary. There were other 3D programs being used, but they were very cumbersome and not user-friendly, such as 3D Vise and 3D Max. They were also required very sophisticated computers and only the big corporate offices had them. SketchUp was capable of being used on a simple laptop, and this is when students began doing their 3D models on their personal laptops. 3D programs were not relegated to only be used in large corporate firms. I first used Rhino in 2005 and it followed SketchUp model of being capable of running on one's laptop. While I criticized SketchUp, it was the tool led me to think in 3D and made the transition to Rhino easier. So you can understand where my evolution as a designer has happened. So, what's next for me? While I have spent several years studying Grasshopper, I've now come to the point where I share my knowledge and teach whether it's private lessons or workshops at different colleges in Miami. Now I am at a point in my career where I want to understand AI and where it is effective and also where it's useless and a time waster. Here are some of the AI programs that I have played with. Midjourney and ArchSynth, one of the more popular tools. Able to create images with prompts. It can take images and update based on prompts. The negative side is that it can take an image and make it wacky and fake. Hard to have controllability. So what is the most effective AI tool? ChatGPT, better at editing existing renderings. Better than both Midjourney and ArchSynth. ChatGPT is also a powerful tool for everyday tasks like asking questions. It has a better sense of controllability than Midjourney or ArchSynth, as it doesn't take an existing rendering and take it into a wacky direction. Photoshop has an AI mode and one that I also like using. If there are objects that need to be removed, Photoshop can easily do that. In fact, their AI version is so smart that you don't even need to put a prompt, and all you need to do is select the object with the polygon selection. You can also be specific and add elements with a prompt. So what else is effective? The most effective AI tool would be one where you have the most controllability, and a system like that would be Stable Diffusion. What is Stable Diffusion? It's creating a custom AI program where you do the training. It's where you can assign prompts and relate the prompts with certain information. This can be LoRa models that you integrate or finding images to train the system.